If you're a better player and you feel like your stock shot is pretty straight, we might want to work into our game a little bit of a fade shot. Chances are there's going to be times when you want to hold the ball on the green a little bit more, or maybe you want to hold it up against a left to right wind, or you want to attack a little bit of a tucked back pin position. So hitting a fade has some uses for you on the golf course. Now, if you're a good player, you might feel like you can make a fade swing and make a fade release with your hands and arms to therefore affect the shape of shot that you want to see. To start with, we could feel like the swing is going to be picked up a little bit steeper, pulled back down across the back of the ball with a more open club face, and that should see the ball move from left to right in flight. So as I set up to this golf ball, I actually start with my feet and my club and everything else aiming straight towards the intended target. I'm not necessarily going to aim offline with my body or offline with my club. I'm going to aim largely straight. So I take my alignment, everything is pretty straight. Now my normal swing might feel like it comes back here and down here. If I'm going to make a fade swing, I'm actually going to lift the golf club up a little bit more, feel like it comes down a little bit steeper. Now the important thing here is I match that with my hand and arm action, because if I release my hands and arms here and shut the face as normal, I might just pull hook the ball straight left off the golf course. I'm going to have to match that by keeping the club face a little bit more open and just hit a little soft left to righter without the big turning over of the hands and the arms. So I go ahead and approach this one now, aiming everything nice and straight, feel like I pick the club up a little bit more steeply and hold it off. And I can just make that ball slightly move from left to right there, back towards that yellow pin position. Now that isn't my normal shot. My normal shot's a right to lefter. So for me to hit that fade shot, it actually feels quite different, and it only moved 5 or 6 yards from right to left. So I could go to the driving range now and practice how extreme I can make that shot, how much I can pick the club up, how much I can drive it back across the ball, and see how I can affect the curvature. So practice that method of understanding where the club face is aiming, where the swing path is aiming, by changing the angle of your downswing, and you can start to fade the golf ball on command.